My name's Steve Lorette, and I'm one of the two directors of this year's musical, The Pajama Game. Mr. Walker and I have been working together. This is my 11th season and his 12th. I like doing the musicals a lot because I've been in theater since 1978, no, 75, there we go. And I haven't really directed any musicals until I got to Garden Area High School. And I was a little reticent at first because Mr. Walker came to me and said, would you help me by doing the directing part of it? And I said, well, I don't really do musicals, but I'll give it a shot, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine. But he and I work together really well. I've really enjoyed working with him, and I've kind of decided that if he should ever leave or go, I'm not going to do any more musicals. I really enjoy working with him. And the kids. The thing that makes it the most exciting for me is we work with 40 or 50 kids every year, and in different aspects. Some of them are acting, some they like the dancing or the singing, some of them like to build sets or paint sets or do the lighting or the technical work. It really takes a lot of people to get this production done.
Introducing Professor Vernon Hines!
Hi, I'm Brett Thompson, and I play the role of Vernon Hines.
Alright, everyone, stand back! Just relax and no one will get hurt. Here we go! 1, 2, 3!
Hines, you're making us all so nervous.
Making you nervous? How the hell do you think I feel?
Cody St. Amand, and I play Prez. In this show, there's a lot of humor, and I think without the directors, it's hard to get that sense of what's wanted, and just with their help, it makes everything more lively and brings everything together, and it really gets the audience to see all this humor in the show, and it's really great.
Hi, my name's Eloise Harnett, and I play the character of Babe Williams in The Pajama Game. At this point in the show, Babe is really defiant and doesn't want to admit that she's in love with Sid, who's played by Tom Godfrey, but this song kind of shows that she still is, even though she's saying she isn't. And Mr. Lorette does a really good job of trying to get us to bring out those emotions throughout the whole song. Even though we're singing, he still wants us to be acting a lot. And Mr. Walker does a lot of help backstage, just working on the song, making sure we're comfortable with it and that we know what the other person's singing, so we're ready when we're supposed to be singing. One of these days I'll paint the kitchen, get popcorn on new light switching. Why don't you stop all this smoke? Like I was saying, I've got something that what I mean is only I think I'll make that Western.
As far as the music goes, you really can't have a musical without music. It's really interesting to see how everybody just personifies their own character through the means of song. Really gives everything so much more depth. And I think the thing about a musical is it doesn't have to be so in tune as it does with, say, like a choral festival or something, because you can really just have fun with it. You just shout it out and put emotion to it. It really just makes it a great experience.
Or the fashions or the fall, why don't you stop all this small talk? I've got something better for your lips to do.
Hi, I'm Kat Bain and I play Poopsie in The Pajama Game. We have Kelty, the owner of Kennebec Dance Company, come in and choreograph our dances for us, and it's really helpful because without her we'd be kind of lost because there are so many numbers that we have to get choreographed in a certain time, and it's really difficult. So she makes things a lot easier.
Hi, my name's Abby Gower. I play Brenda in the musical The Pajama Game. We start in November and we have auditions and then we go until February, so the cast spends a lot of time together. We have practices for about 2.5 hours after school every day, and then we have a week called Hell Week where we spend every day after school from 2 till about 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night practicing. So altogether we spend quite a bit of time together, but it's really fun because you get to meet a lot of new people and you get to have a ton of time with your friends, so you make a really close relationship with them and they end up being some of your really good friends for the rest of your high school career. We're a tight-knit, close family.
When I first come home after that picnic last week, she says to me, "Don't be a pest. Don't talk too damn much." But it might be worse if I didn't talk at all, eh, Sid?
You're right.
Hi, I'm Nick Bucci, a.k.a. Pops. Being part of a big show requires lots of effort, lots of work. Even when you're not on stage, you want to study your lines, study your music. It's hard work.
Boy, they gotta be good to keep up with you. And this is the day I say, let yourself go, huh?
You wanna go someplace?
Aw, you know what I mean. Say that's a mighty nifty outfit you got on. I'd go for that.
I don't know. I brought a dress along too. Heinzie says it's too for a evening.
It ain't too nothing. I'm Olivia Rennie and I'm playing the part of Mabel, and I have a dance with my co-star Brett, and we have to do lots of repetition and practice to get the dances into our head and make sure they're perfect for opening night.
Hello, my name is Christina Riddle. I'm the costume lady for Gardner Area High School's musicals. And this year the Pajama Game is based in the 1950s, so I have been looking a lot for full skirts, blouses, capri pants, argyle, socks, sweaters, those kind of things. The suits have been a lot of fun. They're all these old funky type patterns, and I love that kind of stuff. I can't wait to see everybody in them. It is the Pajama Game, so every cast member needs a set of pajamas. That's the matching tops and bottoms, so that's been fun. We have about 36 cast members. Everyone needs a set of pajamas. Everybody needs a minimum of 2 costume changes, a max of 4 or 5 costume changes. Everybody needs an outfit for a picnic scene, and all the girls that work in a factory all need aprons. So if you add that all together, it's a lot of clothes to compile, all in a matter of 2 months, and we are getting close to showtime. So we have kids all over the place trying on clothes and getting all ready.
Yep, I'm Miss Poulin, Gardner High School art teacher. I've been teaching at Gardner for 8 years, and all 8 years I've been doing set painting. The sets at Gardner are huge! 2-story high, rotations, floor to ceiling, 6 to 8 pieces, and just when you think you're done, the directors come up and say, oh, and? So you're usually working right up to the night of the show. It's fun to do, it's hard work, snow days get in the way all the time. We're usually, as I said, working right up to the last minute. But we do get wonderful compliments as we walk in the hall. People say, hey, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job. The fact is, the set is meant to be behind the actors. The actors are the most important part of the set, and we're here to support what they do.
Hi, I'm Becca Woodard, and I'm the stage manager for the Pajama Game. And basically, I just rule everyone. And then I control the techies. We're a great group that I really like this year. We're a really hard working group of kids, and we move all these awkward props everywhere, and we just basically keep the show going. My freshman, sophomore, and junior year, we had double-decker sets, or like 2 stories, and they were actually a lot more simple than the ones we have this year because these ones are really flimsy, and you have to like pick them up and like awkwardly roll them onto the stage. We work hard.
In this year's production of the Pajama Game, there's been a lot of work going on preparing the show. We have a number of different individuals helping out, from backstage to set painting to the choreography, to the costumes, the set building. All of that is translating into a tremendous production. The students have been working real hard, and we're about 2 weeks out from the show. We're approaching our double sessions week next week, where everything comes together and we grow not only as a cast but as a family, and create the quality show that family and friends and community members have come to expect. And we're really looking forward to this year's performance of the Pajama Game.